something Mexico, Kilo Echo 4, Mike. Right, you come back, but very light with me, very light copy. Kilo X-ray 4, Mike Tango. I copy you, but very, very light. Name Steve. Over.
I never have my tripod here when I need it. Sorry about the shakes. He's in Wales.
Thank you, Mike. 73. Enjoy. 10 meters. Have a good weekend. Kilo X-ray 4, Mike Tango. Mike Whiskey 0 Zulu Zulu Kilo 73.
Whiskey 7 kilowatt Oscar kilowatt.
Whiskey 7 Kilo Oscar Whiskey, was it?
Not at all. It's Whiskey 7 kilowatt Oscar kilowatt.
He was 10 dB over.
Southeast of Phoenix, Arizona. Over.
Kilo Oscar Kilo. Got your call, okay, Russ. Let me come back up with the aerial from South Carolina and see if I can get a couple more dBs. The band's fading fast. My name is Steve. I'll give you a report on the next one, over.
Roger, Roger, Steve. You are 5 by 9. 5 by 9 out here in Arizona. Good copy on you there, over.
Yeah, it's strange. It's moving around so fast. The East Coast just dropped away very, very fast there. Whiskey 7 Kilo Oscar Kilo. Russ 59 tonight, over.
Roger, Roger. 5-9. Cover us. I know you did.
I don't know if I was recording at the time, but he said it was just becoming sunset in Wales. He said something funny. I'm glad he's still here and talking, because he said and I quote, "Well, Steve, I'm losing the band scope. The band is going away, so I better wrap this up now. ... He didn't say ... Oh, you know what I mean, man. Come on. And he was going to call it quits because his band scope was going away on him. And I'm sitting here in the United States and listening to him, and as his signal went down, he only sounded better and better. Yeah, right? Hey, man. The band is what you hear in your head, not what you see with your eyes. With your head. You know what I mean, man?
The first red bar on the 7610 here. Darren, named Steve, North Wales, the QTH. Thanks for putting in the log. Thanks for the call. Have a nice weekend, Darren. Over. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is it Mike Bravo again?
0 kilowatt, Germany, Bravo.
Norway 4 Whiskey, Mike Bravo. Good afternoon. 59, Mark, over.
Hey, William, I'm going to need you to explain something to me. Why is my man at .700? Is it a British thing? Man, I'm sorry, he didn't deserve all that.
A little bit crackly, edgy crackly there.
I shut up.
Name's Steve, about 20 over 9 on the barrels, on the meter, over.
Sorry about the furnace.
Yeah, no problem. Come on, Mal, over. That's fine. All right, Mal, come here.
Sorry about the furnace noise. My radio station and my TV studio are in the fucking laundry room, right? Woo! Come on, Steve, give it up.
Norway Charlie 4 Whiskey, 5 to 9, over.
Come on, Steve.
Mike, that's putting the log. And yeah, I just had a look there. I didn't see it in the log. Made me change the call, but your 2x1 I didn't come up with anything. But Norway Charlie 4 Whiskey. Thank you, Mike. Have a good weekend, over. You 7-3, thank you.
Whiskey 0 kilowatt, Germany.
Kilo 4 Papa Hotel Uniform, 59 plus, over.
Hey guys, see that? See that? That machine? That's what you call a fucking radio. Hey guys, see that? That's called a computer. It has no business in your ham shack unless it's being used for logging or satellite dish steering. Am I anti-technology? Well, now it doesn't matter, but not too long ago, you better hope I wasn't. My technology was in your head on a fucking operating table. No. I will say this. Those two videos, my number 9 Union video and my other one, my head has a mental block on it. The outro was What is Life by George Harrison. Oh boy, those two videos kicked my ass. It's funny, guys. The videos most important to me, they're not the ones that perform the worst, but not too many people watch them. Not too many people give them the old thumb job in an upward fashion. And they're my very favorite videos. I have 3 of them or 4 of them now. Maybe I'll do a video on my favorite videos and include a snippet from each one as to why it's my favorite. I will say this. After those 2 videos knocked me back, I closed the lid. And that today was the first time I've opened it since. And I've never had more fun in my life with HF radio. I don't call it ham radio because my HF activities always include CB channel 38 for entertainment value. And oh boy, what a free-for-all circus that is, and it's fun. I'd rather the free-for-all circus happen there than in the amateur bands. I'd rather the dickheadedness stay there. There's just as much HF radio skill and knowledge there, if not more. Well, probably a lot more than in the amateur bands. And especially so in the free band area. Now those are free-spirited HF enthusiasts. They're ungoverned and ungovernable, and it's fun. Here's a little aside for you. Let me get this out of the way. That's annoying. Sorry. I heard a little story for you, man. I heard the most wonderful thing happen on the bands. Last week one day, I heard one radio operator. He was here somewhere in the Midwest. He had a strong signal here. He was trying to contact a radio op on the West Coast, and conditions were fading. It was getting on toward night. I'm sorry about my shake. I'm starting to shake. It was getting on toward night. And, boy, I have to find something to steady myself. One moment. Boy, did I start shaking there. Oh, my gosh. So I set you down. Hope you enjoy your view. I heard the most wonderful thing happen. So one radio op in the Midwest here, really strong. Another radio op on the West Coast. I think he was in Arizona, also very, very strong. This on the 10-meter band. And the guy in the Midwest here, he was trying to convey something, I forget what it was, to the guy in the West Coast. A name. It was a name. And they couldn't get it done. And out of nowhere appeared another radio op. Now, he was not loud, but he was copyable by both the Midwest and the West Coaster guy. And he said something to the effect that, yeah, I've been sitting here copying the mail. He said, I can hear you both just fine. He said, would you like me to relay the info? And then, he addressed the op in the Midwest. And the op in the Midwest told him, yeah, that would be wonderful. Would you please? Would you please? It's very important. And the third party op, he said, yes, sir. He said, one moment, I'll report back. And you heard him key up again and addressed the guy on the West Coast first. He keyed up asked him by call sign, do you copy me, sir? Over. And the guy reported that, yes, in fact, he did. So my man here, the man in the middle, he conveyed the info. And when the info was conveyed correctly, he reported back to the man in the Midwest, and he said, message delivered, sir. He said, it's an honor to be of service. This is, and he ID'd. And the thing is, that is the true spirit of amateur radio communications. That was a true network. That was radio operator skill and finesse, the likes of which I hadn't heard maybe ever in my 48 years as a ham. 49 years. Whatever. Right? I couldn't believe it. It kind of was on the 10-meter band. The true spirit of amateur radio was found right there on the 10.9 meter band, or frequency, if you will. The true spirit of ham radio. And it didn't happen in a ham band. In fact, I've never heard that happen in the ham band. I have one question. Only one. What say you, American Radio Relay League?